Good evening, guys. It is a Sunday evening. I didn't actually anticipate starting a vlog right now, but I actually just finished filming like a batch load of content, and I thought, well, I feel like I look kind of fresh. Why not start? And I'm currently just packing for a job tomorrow. I am actually assisting tomorrow. I don't really assist all that often anymore. Assisting is just such a great way to build contacts in the industry, learn new skills, and obviously build your network. And I had a lovely lady called Lucy message me asking me to help her tomorrow because she's a super busy lady and she's got a shoot, but she's also got private clients, and she just asked if I could basically stand in on the shoot while she goes off and gets her clients ready. So I'm going to do that, and it's lovely and quiet this evening. I thought, why not start a new vlog and we can spend a few days together. Something I get asked about quite a lot is, how do you get into assisting? Is it good to assist? How long should you assist for before you stop assisting? And to be honest, you don't really have to ever stop assisting. I think, well, I used to do a lot more, and the more I've kind of grown in the industry and my skills got better, my contacts have gotten better, my network's got bigger, I don't really assist all that often, but when I do, I like to assist people that kind of align with my style. But I don't think there's anything wrong with assisting at any point in your career, to be honest. And when you say assisting, a lot of the time, well, when you're first starting out, assisting is more kind of shadowing an artist, you're cleaning brushes, making sure the makeup station is nice and clean and tidy, and just literally being on hand for that makeup artist. Whereas for me tomorrow, I'm going to be covering Lucy. So I'm going to be looking after those models. I'm going to be touching up the makeup that she's already done. So it's a bit more hands-on. You do have a lot more responsibility, and assisting can be across different industries. You've obviously got it in the commercial side, but you've got it in the bridal side as well. I feel like I went on a bit of a tangent there, but it was just to kind of clear up a couple of questions. Honestly, think it depends on your goals, and it depends how comfortable you are with being left to be responsible, but it also is a really great way to network. I'm going to be on set with people I've probably never met before, so who knows, it might mean that Lucy asks me to cover her on shoots in future, which is obviously experience, but it obviously means getting paid as well. So I had the day free tomorrow, and so I said, yeah, why not? So anyway, back to sorting out my kit. I've washed my brushes already. They are just drying in the other room. Show you a couple of new kit bits that I've been sent this week, which I'm so excited about. I really needed some new eyeshadow palette. I was very happy to receive some gorgeous Kylie Cosmetics palettes this week. So we've got the classic matte palette, we've got the mauve palette, and we've got the bronze palette. I'm just going to show you. This is the bronze palette. Untouched gorgeousness. Look at that. Gorgeous. I never bought into Kylie Cosmetics when Kylie first launched her lip kits, but I kid you not, this is a brand that I've completely fallen in love with. The pigments are absolutely amazing, and they are so reasonably priced. I think these are £27, and I think the packaging looks gorgeous. Everything looks seamless, nothing looks cheap, if that makes sense. Like, there's some eyeshadow palettes I feel like can come looking quite cheap if they've got like a clear lid and a different colour bottom. I don't know, there's something about that that just makes it look a lot cheaper. This is the classic matte palette. I think this is going to be a holy grail in my kit because all of the shades will suit like all the eye colours. Gorgeous. Love this colour. What's that one called? Is it called Chocolate? Yeah, Chocolate. Wow. And if you are a Kylie Jenner fan, you will have seen recently that she is bringing glam back. Glam is back. Long gone are the clean girl aesthetic. I think 2026, we're going to see a lot more glam. So I'm actually really excited for that. I love clean girl, and natural, more minimal makeup is my style, but I will never say no to a full glam. Mauve palette, I actually love. Name in like that chrome kind of pink. Gorgeous. I don't know how well this will suit me personally. because pinks aren't great on my eyes personally, but what a gorgeous addition to my kit. I also get asked a lot as well by just like friends, makeup artist friends, like, oh, do you like depotting? Do you think it looks good in your kit to depot? And it's so funny because I meet makeup artists that either really love the way it looks or really hate the way it looks and think it looks a bit too almost like clinical, because you can't see the brands that those eyeshadows are once they're depotted. I think it's nice to have a bit of both. Like, I find my kit's really heavy if I just have my foundations in all glass bottles. It is really heavy. So on my commercial jobs, I will take depotted foundations, for example, but then on my bridal jobs, I think it looks better to have the original bottles because it just looks a lot more luxury. So next up we've got some NARS pieces. I actually bought these bits. I didn't get sent these, so these weren't on a gifted basis because I really wanted the translucent crystal light reflecting powder. Ran out of this last year and I forgot that I ran out of it, and I saw it online the other day and I was like, I need that back in my kit immediately. It sets the makeup in place, but it still gives you like a really healthy looking glow to the skin, and it's really good for HD. So that'll be going in my kit tomorrow for this shoot. Also got the classic Laguna bronzer, which also comes in a powder form, but this is the cream contour. I fancy treating myself, so that isn't going in my kit, guys. This is going straight in my makeup bag. Because I bought, I think it was because I three full-size products. They sent me some little minis as freebies. So I just got this really cute NARS blush in shade Behave. Another mini here that was also a little freebie, which I think is really generous. I bought 3 products, I got 2 free products. Oh, and another free thing which I'll show you. They sent me the freebie version of the powder, so I've got the powder there as well. These are just good for traveling, I think. Again, I mean, I'm definitely going to be putting this one in my kit because that's what I got it for. These 2 could just be cute for like a set bag, say. Then I got their iconic mascara, the Climax mascara. Love this one. Again, this is going in my kit. And then the other little freebie that they sent was this cute little pouch. It's waterproof as well, so could even make up for a nice wash bag. But I'm also conscious that I haven't done a giveaway for so long, and I'm tempted to do a little giveaway soon, and maybe I can pop all of the products in there. Cannot believe I forgot to show you this. This also came with the Kylie palettes. It's a wet shimmer quad, and oh my gosh, look at the shimmer. Honestly, stunning. I actually have a little bit of it on at the moment. I don't know if you can see. I find this camera very soft focus. I really need to play around with the settings on this camera because when I tell you I haven't actually played around with the settings. But anyway, yeah, they're my new bits. So I'm going to add these to my kit immediately. That's staying in my makeup drawer. But I feel like I have quite a bit to update you on because I just mentioned my makeup drawer, and a couple of my previous vlogs I said about how I was doing a little home project, and it's come a long way since we last caught up. So let me show you where we're at with it. You're going to have to ignore the mess because, like I said, I'm halfway through cleaning and tidying up my kit and just digging out products that I completely forgot I had. So let me just flip the camera around. So the last time I showed you my little makeup wardrobe, I kind of just showed you how I was going to be organising it a lot more, which I have done. I've got more organisers in here. Obviously this is just where products are packed into my kit. I just feel like it's just a very much a work in progress kind of situation because I'm always changing layout. I'm always changing layout in my kit. I'm always changing layout in my drawers. So it doesn't look all that tidy at the moment, but anyway. But what I really wanted to show you was this. This is where we're at with the home project. So we had the mirror fitted a couple of weeks ago now. It's actually a bathroom mirror. Bought it off, I think it was Wayfair. Took me ages to find one that fit exactly to the measurement because this area is actually really narrow. But before the mirror, I had organised for the carpenter who came to fit this worktop to come and sort me a drawer underneath. So this is the drawer. Oh my god, please ignore, because this is not anywhere, like, it's not actually okay because it's a total mess, and I'm not there yet with my organisers, like I'm not there yet with my organisers in my makeup wardrobe, but this is the situation. This was such a dream of mine, to have this dressing area between the wardrobes just to make it look way more fitted, way more lived in. The other project that came with this little project was finding a chair that would fit underneath so it would like tuck in. Also wanted it to spin, but I also didn't want it to be too low that when I sat in the chair I couldn't really, you know, I didn't want to have to sit on a pillow or anything. So yeah, I landed on this gorgeous one. This was actually an Amazon find. I measured it and measured it and measured it and measured it, like the space and then against the chair, over and over again, and honestly it took me so long to find it, but I'm so glad I did. Risky colour, going for cream, but I just make sure to wash my hands before I chuck the chair back in after I've done my makeup. But anyway, it's so comfy, it's so cute, and I love that it spins. But yeah, I also, another part of finding the chair, the right chair, was making sure that the feet weren't too wide. So cute and so lovely, I just love it. Fitting this mirror though, guys, was a nightmare because the electrician had to, because where it's hardwired into the wall, the electrician had to take all of my makeup drawers out of here, which are so heavy, drill into the back of the wall and basically link up the electric point to this light switch here. So this is how I turn the mirror on and off. So these are all primed, these are ready to be painted. We've chosen our paint, and yeah, can't wait to show you the rest. And the plan is to put a shelf up there so I can have just some nice cute things up there, like some artwork, some just nice ornaments just to fill in that space. Right, I've been chatting for long enough. I really need to tidy up my kit, add some products in, just replan my hygiene a little bit, and yeah, we'll be good to go for tomorrow. When I'm saying about my hygiene, I'm talking about wipes, tissues, and then I'm also talking about my spoolies, my lip applicators, and some cotton buds there as well. I take all of this out, spray it all down, clean it, and then replan it so it's nice and full again. So this is my box of hygiene that I have in my makeup wardrobe. Makeup sanitizer, hand sanitizer, brush soap, spoolies, we've got tissues, all sorts. So just basically keep all my mascara ones, cotton buds and packets like this that I buy in bulk in here. Whenever I need to replan my kit, I just take from here and then I just pop them in. I use these multi-surface wipes for cleaning my makeup wallets and the boxes and things like that everything goes in. Lash glues, and I also wipe my clips that I use to pop in people's hair when I'm doing their makeup, just to keep it away from their face. So I wipe all of those. Yeah, I do this every single time. Every single time I have a client, every single time I have a job, everything is absolutely spit clean. While I'm here, I also top up all my sort of alcohol, micellar water, cleaning solutions. They're all topped up and ready to go. My micellar water, all filled up, and I like to have like a pump. Just find that it's also super hygienic. I usually pump with my cotton pads on top, and yeah, I just find it's the most hygienic way to hold my micellar water. I actually really want to switch all of my white labels to clear labels because I just think they look way nicer, and every time I clean this bottle it rubs off the writing. So annoying. And I tend to stay in the habit of cleaning my kit every time I have a client so that when I come round to my next job I don't have to do the whole deep clean again. But just to show you, because these are all done, I take my makeup sanitizer and I spray all of my eyeliners down. Same for all of my eyeshadow crayons as well, and then sometimes I just have a rejig around because sometimes I just, like I said, get a bit bored of my layout. These Rare Beauty blushers I'm absolutely obsessed with. They are so good. They are so pigmented, you hardly need any, so these last so long. Really good investment if you're looking for a new blush. And I've just added some House Labs blushers in. These are great actually because, let me show you, because they're so sheer, they are really, really nice and natural on the skin, which is always a good addition to the kit. Really nice shades in those as well. So yeah, I just added those in. Just packed a little extra powder, bronzer, foundation powder pouch for tomorrow because there's probably going to be quite a few male models as well, and foundation powders I tend to use on male models more. I also go through and take out anything that I know I won't need, like body makeup. I also don't need so many eyeshadow palettes. Got a little bit chilly, so the hoodie had to go back on. But let's say, might not need body makeup, but definitely need moisturiser. A lot of the time these models are obviously, they're depending on what season they're shooting, they will need moisturiser if their legs or their arms or even just their hands are out. It just helps freshen up the skin a little bit. So I'm taking my trusty Vaseline body lotion. Also going to take a little bit of a nail kit just in case the models need any nail varnish taking off, or if they just need a clear varnish. Just helps the whole, like everything, look really, really clean. So then before I forget, also a set bag. So where I didn't need a set bag on my last job, I think I was with, who did I have? I had just a couple of private clients, so didn't need a set bag. Tend to take a smaller set bag when I'm in the same studio. If I'm on location or whatever, I'll take my bigger My Kit Co set bag, but I'm just going to take my smaller one. So I'm going to put my body lotion in there, my nail kit in there, because it just helps take a little bit of weight out of my suitcase. So I'm going to put my disposables. I also pack a little hygiene bag for myself, just if I have a garlicky lunch. I like to be able to do my teeth and freshen up the mouth when I'm working with anyone, actually. But especially when you're on set all day, you have snacks, coffees, drinks, garlicky food, and I like to be able to brush my teeth. So that's another thing that I kind of make space for in my suitcase. My set bag kind of packed, and then I'll use it as a bit of my handbag as well. So put my keys, my purse, phone in here, and then on the set I'll have my brushes in their brush holders for like each of the models. So they've just got their own brush sets basically, so that's really handy to have. So we are 3/4 of the way through the day. Have I vlogged any of it? No, I haven't. But the kind of client that it is, it's very particular with the whole look, and obviously where I've been assisting Lucy today, I just wanted to be like fully all my attention on that shoot. So obviously just wanted to be on the ball and just listen, watch, make sure that she's happy with me taking over, because now she's actually left, so I'm now fully responsible for the model and the way she looks, and just making sure that it all looks exactly the same as this morning. So it's just continuity. So he left me a palette of makeup just here, and honestly, and if you're not in this world, you don't really appreciate how little makeup gets put on when it's a commercial shoot or editorial. It's honestly bits of makeup, very, very small amounts of makeup. I mean, even that foundation there, that's a lot of foundation. Like, I've had to obviously blend, like buff quite a lot off there with my brush just to pop a little bit onto her, but the product is very minimal when it comes to these kinds of shoots. And guys, I really tried to get my camera out, but yeah, new team. Yeah, just wanted to get it right and make a good impression on the team. So yeah, what can I do? But you can see a little sneak peek of the fits in the background, and then this is the makeup setup. Obviously I've only got the tiniest amount out. Lucy had her full kit out earlier, and then we've got hair over there. But yeah, points of the day, like it hits 3 o'clock and I'm like, I need sugar. Have a bit of sugar, and then the rest of the day flies. But from like 12 till 3 it goes really, really slow. So can't actually believe it's 5 o'clock, but they want to wrap at 5:30. So yeah, I better get back on set. But yeah, it's been a good day all round. Sometimes it is just really refreshing to watch another artist work, and especially with Lucy, she's more of an old school makeup artist, and like I said last night about her aligning with like a very similar style to mine, but just watching another artist sometimes is, like I just said, it's just so refreshing. Like, you pick up new skills in a matter of a day, and people pay thousands to watch a makeup artist or learn from a makeup artist. So I feel very fortunate to be just on a shoot today, and it's super straightforward. It's right up my street because it's really minimal makeup. So yeah, it's been good. But anyway, I better get back on set before the next look. Outfit, makeup staying the same. Yeah, and hopefully I'll probably next see you when I am in the car. Good morning, guys. Yes, it is the next morning. I got into my car and it was absolutely torrential raining and it was pitch black. So I thought I'd just catch up with you this morning instead, but finished the shoot on time, which was really, really good. So today I'm not out at work, but I thought I would show you my kind of morning routine when I'm not physically out at work with a job or a client. Gotten up, I always do a little bit of yoga in the morning, bit of stretching. I also write in my journal. I make myself a cup of tea, and if you know me, and if you, sorry about the airplane, that's so annoying, I've got a skylight up here. I'm just in my ensuite. Well, over on Instagram, you will know I love an English breakfast tea. A bit of moisturiser, and at the moment I'm using the Dynasty Cream by Beauty by Joseon. Honestly, this brand is Korean, and I feel like Korean skincare, I mean, it has already taken over the beauty skincare world, but I feel like in the next few years most people will be using Korean skincare because, one, it's so affordable. I got this in Boots, and it is, I think it's £16 for a moisturiser, which for the fact that it's fragrance free, paraben free, super natural, I think that's really reasonable. When I come back from the gym, I usually shower and do a bit more of an in-depth skincare routine. Next step, just a little bit of sunscreen. Fingertips. No matter what time of year it is, guys, wear your SPF, and I would always say wear your SPF 50 as well. Anything below 30, in my opinion, doesn't really do much. One thing I do before I go to the gym is pop a little bit of Oxy Shred into my protein shaker, and I take this as sort of like my little caffeine boost before I train. With my cup of tea, it was a decaf, because I just find that caffeine hit first thing in the morning just wasn't good for me. So now that I've eaten, this is when I will have caffeine, and then I'll have caffeine, maybe 1 cup of tea after I've been to the gym in the afternoon when I'm doing some work. But really enjoying this. I only introduced this into like my routine about 6 months ago, and I genuinely feel like it just makes me focus, because I find sometimes at the gym where I weight train and stuff, you've got to switch weights over, you've got to rest, so I can become a little bit distracted on my phone a little bit, but this keeps me absolutely focused. While I'm here making my shake, I also wanted to show you the vitamins I take, because they're in the same cupboard, and why not? They arrived over the weekend. I get my vitamins from My Protein, but they've rebranded now, they call them My Vitamins, but it is the brand My Protein. Again, really noisy in the background because I've got my washing machine on. So omega-3, collagen. I also take vitamin D, vitamin D3, CLA, and ZMA, but I take ZMA just before I go to bed because it's really good for like muscle, for like helping muscle repair and things like that. Taste test. So good. I have a little bit of ice in there, just so good. I've done the gym, I've run the errands that I needed to run, and now I'm going to head home and grab some lunch before jumping in the shower, as I do as a midday, well, early afternoon thing. I just feel like it resets me for my work afternoon in front of my laptop. So I'm gonna go and do that. Since I last spoke to you, I have wash and blow dried my hair. Don't know if you could tell. Done my usual skincare routine. Put some really comfy, clean clothes on. Yeah, I'm still feeling ick. What is it about today? I don't know what it is. No, I do know what it is. It was the British Fashion Awards last night, and I have been just admiring all of the glams online. Like, that's one thing that I always do, is when there's a huge red carpet, I will analyse every single look, every single celebrity, every single makeup artist, hairstylist, stylist. Yeah, and I also go on to Getty Images quite a lot just to see, you know, to take some inspo, because I'm just always so invested in these red carpets, and I'm determined to get a booking for the BFAs next year. You can hold me to this. I'm going to put this in this vlog and it's going to go out there to the world, manifesting it. But yeah, just got into a bit of a hole doing that, but I have since, oh my god, it's 6:15 in the evening and I have been sat at my laptop. I have been doing some invoicing. I've also been getting back to some 2026 brides, which is so exciting. So every single time a bride books in, some of them are new inquiries, some of them are existing inquiries that I'm just kind of chatting to, getting their previews booked in. And previews is another word for trial, but I prefer the word preview, when they have like a makeup test before their wedding day. I'm working on something that I've been working on for the last 2 years. I know I shouldn't say it in this vlog or any vlog for quite a while, but I'm just so excited about it. And again, me putting it in a vlog and hinting towards this thing is me manifesting it being really, really super successful. So there we go, guys. But now I'm just wrapping up my admin day and I'm just gonna have a light tidy up. I'm gonna light a candle and I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna have for my dinner. I also need to put up some content tonight. So yeah, and my window is like between 6 and 8 p.m. That's when I feel like I get the best engagement. So I better get on that because, like I said, it is 6:15 and I didn't even realise the time. Good morning, guys. It is nail day. We've just pulled up. I'm actually really cutting it fine. I've just had a phone call about a job next week. So I've been sat in the car for an extra 5 minutes. So I'm actually running slightly behind. But yeah, nail day. I always put a vote out on my Instagram for what nails I should go for. Every single month and without fail, my followers vote. These are actually only just about 3 weeks old. I usually go about 4 to 5 weeks sometimes, but because my nail tech is super busy, it was either going to be a 5-week gap between appointments or my appointments would be about every 3 weeks. And obviously in my job is a non-negotiable to always have really, really gorgeous nails. I just feel so much more put together. So I was not gonna let that happen. So yeah, say goodbye to the chocolate polka dots. Nails are all done. So gorgeous. I just love how rich that burgundy is. It's almost like it's kind of red, kind of brown, just like that in between, and then the little ribbon bow. Back in my favourite spot in the house with my cup of tea. I am just sorting out a bit of my kit and cleaning some brushes, ready for a job tomorrow. I am working on a wedding tomorrow, not my own bride, but I'm just helping a friend. I feel like this week has been very much helping other makeup artists, but that's okay. All of the hard work that I've put into networking has paid off. Turning up and helping someone else with their bridal party, the best thing, because I can turn up, do gorgeous makeup and go home. There's no like hanging around. It's been a very chilled couple of days, but I love weeks like this because next week is looking super, super busy. Hi Molly, how are you? It's Vanessa. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Sorry. Right. Morning, it's currently 10 to 6. I am ready to head to this wedding to help Alice. I'm actually just going to go and make myself a little tea for the drive. It's about an hour and 20 minutes to the venue, so yeah, I'm gonna stick a podcast on, sip on my tea, and yeah, I just wanted to record this now just in case I don't get time when I get to the venue. My hair up. Quite like my makeup this morning. I always feel like whenever I make less effort or don't really think about my makeup on me, it looks better. Anyway, love you and leave you. We'll see what time we have when we get to the venue.